You are listening to ACPN.
Hello, young Swimcast citizens. Space Ghost here, a.k.a. George Lowe, inviting you in for all of the creamy, enjoyable listening goodness. Let's ladle some up right now, shall we?
Everybody, it's that time again. Time for another Swimcast.
Yeah.
I'm here with John J. Galbo, Ryan, and Jason. And I'm Trish. And we're going to talk your ear off for a little while.
About
Adult Swim, of course.
Oh. And you wouldn't probably know this, but we're brought to you by ACPN, the Arts, Comedy, and Pop Culture Network. Because that's a new thing.
And we can talk about cats if you want.
Nah, I think we're good there.
All right.
We are very tired and or sick, so, let's just do stuff.
This is going to be more of an after-school special kind of Swimcast, isn't it? Like, where we all learn a lesson and we're all just really down.
I've been taking too many drugs.
Oh, yeah?
Prescription drugs.
Opiates?
Sure.
Opiates are killing us.
Apparently.
That's why I use crack.
Oh, okay.
It's a good alternative.
It really is. I mean, it keeps me up, I get stuff done. Opiates just make me tired.
Yeah, you hear a lot about the opiate epidemic, but you never really nobody harps on crack anymore.
No, crack is fine.
Yeah, it's the proper alternative.
Okay, so pop culture related. Did anybody see that Sunny where Dee and Dennis do crack so they can get on welfare?
Yeah.
No, I missed that.
Oh my god.
I haven't seen a lot of that show, unfortunately.
Very good show.
You should watch it.
Oh. Maybe after we finish binging Bob's Burgers, which I have seen way too much in the last couple of weeks, but that's quite all right.
It's okay, though. Bob's Burgers is a good show.
It is.
Yeah.
They're coming out with a movie.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it should be interesting.
I loved how Sunday night, during Bob's Burgers, they played an Arby's commercial with H. John Benjamin.
I've been seeing that. I'm like, oh my god.
Does he need money or something? What's up with that?
I don't think so. I think they said, oh, you're in Bob's Burgers, so do Arby's commercials.
Maybe he just really likes that roast beef and cheddar.
He's like, I like roast beef.
Get that horsey sauce on your fries,
Isn't horsey sauce the one that's just horseradish?
Oh yeah, put that on the beef. Never mind.
You can use there's a pepper sauce that's not bad, and then there's the other one, the Arby's sauce that's ketchup-y. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like their curly fries.
Oh, those are great. We just that's the burger thing.
Yeah, it's the Bob's Burgers sound thingy.
I'm a tastemaker. When I talk, people listen.
That thing's cool.
Yeah, I think this is the same one they were selling at Comic-Con last year.
Probably.
Or giving away, I forget which one it was.
Is that the little pop-up?
Yeah, the pop-up that you couldn't get to because everything was going on.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, I wanna go out to this pop-up place outside of the convention. Oh, but we're stuck inside.
Yeah. That weekend's close. It's getting close.
It's getting there. We'll talk about it a little bit later. I guess the big news from this weekend was we got Emmys.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, Keith Crawford is a happy man, according to his Instagram. He's got 2 Emmys he's holding. One for Rick and Morty, one for Robot Chicken. But, I mean, we knew Robot Chicken was probably going to get an Emmy, because it always does.
Yep.
I am so pissed that Robot Chicken beat Steven Universe. Steven Universe is an amazing show, and it is so much more entertaining and beautiful than Robot Chicken.
What category was that those 2 shows wound up in the same thing?
It was like short animation.
Yeah, because I did notice, like, Rick and Morty got, like, regular animated, and Robot Chicken got short form. So, I guess that's the difference between, because Rick and Morty's a half an hour show versus Robot Chicken, which is 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was gonna say, like I don't know about Robot Chicken getting that award, especially because it was the episode that they picked, which was just what was it? It was Pickle Rick that they won for.
Yeah, did they win a second Emmy for something related to that, or was that the same? I don't know.
That was the only one they won. But I think, like, I was gonna say, like, I don't know, based on what when I looked at what they were up against, and they were up against.
I think it was Pickle Rick, or maybe not.
Pickle Rick was the one they won for. Like, everything else in the category was like, what about this? I was gonna go see what else they were up against, and they were up against like nothing anyway.
That's usually the case. That was like when Children's Hospital won the Emmy that year too. It was like up against like The Office shorts and Daily Show shorts.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, Children's Hospital wins this by default because it's an actual show and not like a short film done online.
I mean, not to diminish the fact that they won, but
yeah,
you know, it could have been a better episode that they picked. It was up against an episode of the Big Hero 6 TV show, which I forgot existed, a Bob's Burgers episode, a Simpsons episode, and a South Park episode.
Yeah, and most of those have gotten Emmys already, I feel.
Yeah.
I think, didn't Bob's get one last year?
I think so. I think it's won at least one at some point.
Yeah, I think so.
The Rick and Morty soundtrack comes out soon.
I saw that. What is that? Sub Pop is releasing it?
Yeah.
Sub Pop's putting that out. There's songs by Clipping.
Now, what is it? The actual music from the show?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's actual music and then a couple of original songs in there too.
They have human music. I'm really excited about the human music.
I might have to get it if that's the case.
Something that we say in our house is, human music. I like it.
I like that.
Now, why is
it?
One site has it for 26 and then Target has it for 67? I don't get that.
There's a box set.
Box set, yeah.
Oh, well, what's the box set?
It's got like an LP and a CD and a bunch of other shit.
That's actually, if that's what it is at Target and that's the price, that's actually cheaper than it would be to get from Sub Pop. Because I'm looking at
Sub Pop is charging $80.
Yeah, $84.98.
Yeah.
Because that's what it says is the MSRP.
So you got all the music from the show, including that Mazzy Star song. There's a song by Clipping that's, I think, original, and one from Blonde Redhead, I think, is original. And everything else is just like, human music closes out the thing, which is funny.
That's funny.
Swifty, Goodbye Moon Man.
Oh, God. Okay, I need to order this, like, right now.
Get it on vinyl.
Yeah, it's definitely what I'm going to do. Vinyl is, like, the new thing.
Yeah.
I put it on pre-order like a month ago.
Oh. I hope it materializes. I don't like doing pre-orders for things that they say are coming out 4 years ago and then finally come out like the Venture Brothers book.
Oh God. I feel like Sub Pop's good.
Sidebar, Venture Brothers book did come out. And it is awesome. I'm only up to the second season though, but really cool. Doc and Jackson go through every episode.
Wow.
And,
so let's talk about Venture Brothers.
Yes, let's. It's back, and it's awesome.
After how many years?
I think 2.
I think usually they take about a 2-year hiatus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feels like longer.
I'm just glad they tied up loose ends and know exactly pretty much what they're doing. I mean, not that they didn't before. Just last season, I don't know. It just seemed like it was a little off the rails.
Yeah. I'm glad Hank has a girlfriend.
For now.
You think they're going to break up?
Probably.
I don't know, but that episode with her in the class with Dean.
Oh, right.
I don't know. You know, knowing Hank, he might take that the wrong way.
Yeah. Well, I would. If my girlfriend kissed my brother, I'd be pissed.
Yeah. Also, I was waiting for that Dr. Dugong to show up. I have cuttlefish.
Oh, he's in there? I haven't actually watched any of it yet.
Oh, sorry, we were ruining this for you.
Nah, I don't care. I'll forget. I haven't finished last season.
Well, I called it last season when Widewell showed up, and they were like, "Oh, his brother's name is Doug Ong." And they even make mention in the episode like, "Hello, Doug Ong, Dugong."
I'm glad that his brother wasn't dead.
Yeah, it's nice to know that some of the characters do survive, especially when when they have Dugong DNA.
Yeah, and the whole family got reunited. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful ending because Hank didn't have to kill the monarch.
Right. No one had to kill the monarch.
I know. And the monarch lives to fly another day.
Yes. But there are things in between that I won't spoil for Jason. Suffice to say, it's interesting.
Did you guys see last night's or Sunday night's episode?
Sunday, yeah. That was a funny one. You made a guy Dave Grohl.
Oh my god!
Who says no to Dave Grohl?
He got a Beatle to be in his band. No, my favorite was the room that they thought the feral animals were holograms.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's like, look, wait, this is real.
I would have continued petting them personally.
I don't know about that one.
It was just some kitties and
lions.
Just need love and affection, I guess, according to Trish.
All
the
kitties
powers
need love,
of love
and
and
affection.
friendship. That's the wrong show. Venture.
What? Are you yelling at the missus?
Colleen is referencing something completely different than what we're talking about. It's cute, but it's something different.
How's Colleen doing?
It's the Flash.
Is she liking Venture?
Oh, it's Legends. Is she liking Venture? No, she doesn't watch Venture.
I watch Bob's Burgers.
She watches Bob's Burgers.
Aw.
What's your favorite song?
Where is the hair? Where is the hair?
Where is Harry Truman? That is a good song. Earworm.
That was good.
That I'd like to get. Is that still available on vinyl?
I think so. It wasn't. For a long time they had the special edition box set version at Rough Trade in Brooklyn. I didn't see it when I was there.
I'm not going there.
That's a great store.
They have it.
There is a There is a box set out there somewhere.
They have a dark 5-inch vinyl Kuchikopi glow in the dark.
That's really cool.
I have something like that. It's a Pushi knockoff, and when you hit it on the head, a light comes on, and when you hit it again, colored lights come on, and it's like a disco in your bathroom. I keep it in the bathroom.
Wait a minute, the Bob's Burgers soundtrack is on audio cassette also.
Yeah, so it's
That is awesome.
Rick and Morty one.
Probably because of Guardians.
Oh, Colleen says probably because of Guardians made cassettes relevant again.
Oh no, cassettes were and they haven't been as big as vinyl as records have been, but cassettes came back too, like a little bit. Your record did. Actually, I was gonna get that Guardians one too. I went out that record store day to try and get it, and everybody sold out before they even opened.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, are cassettes coming back in the same way vinyl people are like, oh yeah, vinyl sounds so much better than digital?
I feel like it's more novelty. Because I have a few cassettes because it's cheaper. Like I look at the same album on a disc for like $14 at a record store, and then $7 on a cassette, and be like, I could just get the cassette. And you have like a bunch of old cassette players and stuff like that. But I think it's also just a novelty. Like it's this cool little thing.
Yeah, because let's be honest, cassettes sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you played it. Oh, the thing broke.
You got to stick the pencil in the hole, and you got to twist it and twist it and twist it.
I had one. The tape actually snapped, and I had to Frankenstein it back together with tape.
Oh my god.
Yep, and it worked.
One of the last ones that I bought, the cassette player actually ate it on its first playthrough.
Oh, that's terrible.
So,
Wow.
just brought it home.
All right, come on, guys. Let's pick up the pace here. Enthusiasm.
Yay.
I have the flu, and the three of you are tired.
I'm exhausted, and I'm drinking. Yay.
I have water.
Water? Like out the toilet?
Yeah.
No, I never saw
Got
no plants.
electrolytes.
I never saw no plants grow out of no toilet.
It's got electrolytes.
Sidebar, we have Carl's Jr. on the East Coast now.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Although there was one, there's one in Coney Island, there's one by my old house in Jersey, and there was one in Midtown, but apparently they closed already for some odd reason.
Probably
What happened to Hardee's?
I don't
Hardee's
think...
is what they call them up north where I'm at.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's Hardee's is like the Canadian version?
It's like I'm in Wisconsin, so it's like the like up north they have different names. Like it's Hardee's, but Carl's Jr. is more I think down south. I think. And
Well, I
it's
think
like the
there's-
same restaurant, they just got different names.
I always thought Hardee's was down south because I think they have them in Atlanta.
They
Oh,
have them in Maryland.
oh really? Oh, then maybe I got it wrong.
Might just be scattered depending on what.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a Hardee's like 10 minutes from me. And then there was a Hardee's even closer to me that closed down like a couple years back.
Yeah. I've never been to a Carl's Jr. There's two in Brooklyn apparently.
They're overrated.
Die.
The Western is good, but what I do is I go to Jack in the Box, right? I
Right.
get one of their cheeseburgers, and I get a shitload of onion rings, and then I get some barbecue sauce. And then I just turn that into a Western, and it tastes better than the Carl's Jr. version.
Yeah, too bad I can't do that. There's no Jack in the Box in my state.
Yeah.
Same thing with Maryland.
Yeah.
They used to be on like the East Coast, and then I think they're only West Coast now. Jack in the Box.
I know they have them in Texas.
Yeah, that's another one where they're always like advertising here, and it's like, dude, they're not here.
Yeah.
And I get them too, like online when I'm watching like my streaming services. Sometimes I'll get like Jack in the Box ads, and it's like, why?
For a while, it was like that with Arby's. Because we had no Arby's around here.
Arby's.
And,
My brother came out here. Sorry.
Go ahead.
My brother came out here for his 30th birthday, and the one thing he wanted to do was go to Jack in the Box.
I've only ever been once my entire life.
Oh, that's like me with In-N-Out Burger. I've only ever been once, and I don't know. I wasn't terribly impressed. Like, I think people hyped it up too much.
You have to order from the secret menu. Ooh. And their fries suck. Their fries are absolute shit.
Yeah. I wasn't too impressed with the French fries. Five Guys, they have delicious fries.
They got good fries, and they give you a fuck ton of them.
Yeah, you don't even have to get the large. They don't even want to separate them in sizes at Five Guys. They just dump them in a bag where I'm at. Like, put all your stuff in the bag, and then
can I have a small?
They just give you like that Dixie cup, then they way overfill it, like half the bag.
It's like
I gotta dig through the fries to get to my burger. It's awesome.
Okay, here's what you do with Five Guys fries, right? Mm-hmm. This is what they do on the Eastern Shore in Maryland, in Ocean City. They have a company called Thrashers that makes the same kind of fries. So you get them extra super duper crispy, right? Mm-hmm. Tell them you want them extra super duper crispy. And they'll usually forget, so you have to tell them to fry them some more. And then they'll do that, and then they'll give them to you, right? So take 2 of those little containers they give you for dipping stuff, fill one up with malt vinegar, fill the other up with Old Bay, which is a Maryland thing, but it's fucking amazing.
No.
Put it on everything, right? Dip your fries in the vinegar and then the Old Bay. It is the best fucking thing you've ever tasted.
I'll tell you, I will see your Old Bay and I'll raise you Trader Joe's everything bagel seasoning. What?
I don't know.
I dig Old Bay.
No, we're talking about seasoning.
Fucking excellent.
Dude. Jason, I love you.
Yo, Old Bay chips are the best.
Like, oh my God.
Old Bay potato chips are so fucking good.
Yes.
They're so hard to get. Where here, like there's one that Utz makes. It's kind of like an Old Bay chip. They just call it the crab chip, and it's just that. But like every once in a while, I'll find those at a store around here, and I'll buy like 7 bags just in case I miss out again. And like I went up to Atlantic City for an anime convention over the summer. Mm-hmm. We stopped at a Wawa. There, actual Old Bay chips.
Wow.
Bag, and I grabbed like 2 bags of those on the way there, and they were incredible.
Try it in potato salad.
Ooh, yeah.
And macaroni salad.
Sounds amazing too.
You haven't lived until you've had potato salad with Old Bay.
Okay.
Sounds really good.
Anyway.
I don't know.
How about that art prison? Did anybody see that? I didn't.
Jason and I did.
Yeah, we watched it.
I had it DVR'd, that and Tropical Cocktails, and it was interesting.
I liked it a lot.
I like Randall Park.
Remind me. That was the main guy?
Yeah, the Asian dude.
Okay.
He's in a fresh off the boat.
Yeah.
Which I have never seen that show, but it looks interesting.
That was a good. I liked Dark Prison a lot though. It was a lot of fun, and it was pretty clever.
Yeah, a little bit more down to earth than Tropical Cocktails was.
Yes.
Tropical Cocktails. Was that written by Tim and Eric, perchance?
No, it actually wasn't. I don't know the gentleman or gentleman's names off the top of my head. I'll look it up while I'm talking, but it did feel like something out of Tim and Eric, or like across.
I was really upset that Swimcast friend William Torkowski did not get any lines.
Yeah, but isn't that his thing though?
He never gets lines.
With the exception of Jumanji, which was an awesome movie.
He's had lines in Your Pretty Face.
Oh, that's true.
He was barely in Tropical Cocktails.
My teeth came out. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed. It's like, oh, he's in drag. Oh, he got run over.
he's listed on IMDb as men with gold.
Oh shit! I'm coughing.
Yes, you are.
The entire cast of Tropical Cocktails felt like sort of just a group of people that they pulled off the street and said, "Hey, want to be in a thing?"
Tropical Cocktails was written by Toby Harvard and Jim Hosking. Never heard of either of them.
Yeah,
maybe they're up and coming.
Yeah. One of them wrote the ABCs of Death too. Downton Abbey. Art department for Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, and The Cradle of Life. Alright, let's see what Jim Hosking did. Jim Hosking is a British film director. His short film Renegades premiered at Sundance Film Festival. Oh, so he did basically the same stuff that the other guy did.
Yeah.
So, I enjoyed Tropical Cops until they ran over William and had all those guts all over the car, and I was like, oh my god, it's Tim and Eric.
And then he's whipping the dude. Isn't he whipping the dude with the entrails?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was gross.
The whole thing was pretty gross, but it was funny.
It was funny.
Yeah. Like I said, it's kind of a cross between Tim and Eric and Perfect Hair Forever. Mm-hmm. Where it was just that Dadaist batshit insane humor. That we've come to know and love from Adult Swim.
Adam and I were talking about it, and he was like, they never really catered to us with Tim and Eric. That's for the kids. We're old now. And I was like...
We're over the demographic.
We are. We're not the 18 to 34... Well, he's the 34 crowd, but I'm not 18 to 34 anymore.
Nope.
I like them young. So...
Me too.
That's why I tap that,
Me too.
But... Hell yeah. I mean, younger people for life.
Get them while they're young.
Exactly. But he was like, yeah, they never made Tim and Eric for people like us. And I was like, what are you talking about? Tim and Eric came out in like 2004. Right?
I believe
7.
7?
No, I think it was 2004 when Tom Goes to the Mayor came out.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Yep, 2004 to 2006.
Wow. An awesome show premiered when?
Must be shortly thereafter, because...
2007.
I think, yeah. Yep.
Ryan was right.
Yeah, I was thinking an awesome show. I forgot about Tom Goes to the Mayor. Although that did remind me, I do have Tom Goes to the Mayor on DVD somewhere around.
It's good stuff.
It is good stuff. I might have to bust it out sometime.
Yeah.
I always forget that the woman who plays Flo for the Progressive ads was the voice of his wife.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't actually know that.
Yep.
It's pretty neat.
I thought she did Crystal on Squidbillies.
No, that's Mary Craft.
Oh. All these years, I thought you told me she played Crystal.
No.
I'm a fool. You made a fool of me, John.
Yes. I did that all by myself. I forgot
I helped a little.
Dustin Diamond was in that too. So Dustin Diamond's been in 2 Adult Swim shows. Was he on Robot Chicken? Because everyone's been on that.
Probably.
Let me look it up.
What else was he on?
He was in Time Goes to the Mayor, and he was in Your Pretty Face.
Oh.
I don't see anything about...
Yep, he was.
Oh, he was, yes. Of course he was.
Saved by the Bell.
He was on 3. He was on Saved by the Bell.
Wow, he was in the Juggalo movie.
Which one?
Big Money Rustlers.
Oh my god, I love that one.
I think I've maybe seen like 5 minutes of that.
Oh, you gotta watch the whole thing. It's beautiful.
I'm sure it is. Maybe Adult Swim can play it one year for April Fools.
That'd be awesome.
I still watch Adventures in Bushland, like, regularly.
Oh,
Yeah.
we had to watch it before Jason left a few weekends ago. I'm like, I have to put this on.
Yeah.
I'm like, I cannot not watch this now that we've talked about it.
It's still.
Me husband's a
Did it
bloody
upset
you. Colleen hasn't seen it, and I don't think she wants to.
Yeah. Probably for the best.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah, I
in a
should've-
warm bed, old Morty.
I showed it to both my roommates, and they looked at me and they were like, "This is the stupidest shit." And then I had to question my friendship with my roommates because I'm like, no, they're like, "This is stupid," and I'm like, how do you not get it?
Are
God.
they Rick and Morty fans?
Yeah, they like Rick and Morty. I got all the seasons and everything, and they've seen all the seasons and they love it, but they didn't get Bushland Adventures. They're like, how is this funny? And I'm like, because it's,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like Australian trash Rick and Morty.
exactly. You're a true blue Australian hero, mate.
This is real love.
You saved me life.
Oh,
And then
we made it to Bendigo, Morty. What are we doing here?
I don't know. I was following you.
Oh, God. Speaking of stuff that I'll never show Colleen, Final Deployment 4, anybody?
Oh my god.
That was fun.
The follow-up to Casper Kelly's Too Many Cooks.
Oh my god.
Also co-created by Nick Gibbons, who a long time ago used to guest star on the show, but can't anymore because he's super popular.
Oh, have you asked him to come back?
Recently, now.
Oh. Well, ask him. Or I guess you have to go through PR now.
Oh, God, no. I'm not doing that.
Because we do love Nick.
Oh, yeah, we do love Nick.
I have to say, last time we had Todd on, he said something, and I was like, well, if you've read my Facebook, you'd know. And I realized after I listened to that episode, I didn't say I'm kidding or I'm joking or anything. And I think
So in other words, in a few months, you're going to get Me Too'd? Or James Gunned?
James Gunn.
Like, he had that tweet, those tweets, and they took him off of Guardians of the Galaxy.
What?
Never
Yeah,
mind.
he had there was some controversy. I forget exactly what happened. There was something with some tweets, like John was saying.
Some inappropriate tweets from like years ago, and Disney was like, "Nope, we're not dealing with this. You're fired."
Wow. I
Yeah.
don't know. I just feel really bad.
Oh, well. I feel bad too, but there's nothing much I can really do about it.
But Todd, if you're listening, it was a joke.
He's not
and you're
listening.
always welcome back here, your family.
He's
your
not listening.
Swimcast family, and I feel really sorry for you because of that.
He's not listening.
Okay.
If he's listening, I gotta remember to ask him about the Moon and Night sneakers, because those are sneakers I would like, and I will pay him for them.
Why don't you just message him?
Oh, yeah, I could do that too. So, any thoughts on Final Deployment 4, besides the fact
Movie
that...
farts.
I just love the whole concept. It's basically a Call of Duty or Gears of War or Halo type game where it's like, what happens after? Well, he has PTSD and goes to live with his mom.
You're not allowed to yell at your mom, or else the game ends.
Hmm.
Then he has a PTSD flashback and tries to murder his mom.
And you just have to keep hitting I'm sorry because nothing else will work.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I was really grossed out when what's his name was jerking off to the My Little Ponies.
Oh, the main dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget his name now. I suppose I could just put the video on.
Are you gonna watch that while we record?
No, because I really don't. Now? I don't want to be here for like an hour. I just wanted the dude's name.
Like that show, like really threw me for a loop because I thought I knew where it was going, and at the end, I had no idea where it was going.
I just like that this is their concept of what a Twitch stream is.
Yeah.
And they're not far off.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't understand. Why do people like to watch people play video games online?
Because sometimes it's a pain in the ass.
It's entertaining sometimes.
It's the same reason I think people like to watch sports on the television. Is that sometimes you're watching people that are like super good at a video game. And you're like, oh my god, how is this guy like so good? Or they know how to,
I spent money and went to the Barclays Center for the Overwatch League Grand Finals. Like I was in an arena to watch a group of people play video games professionally.
Yeah,
fun as hell.
It's kind of the same reason sports fans watch sports. People that because they're just so good at it.
And with smaller people on Twitch, it's just if they're entertaining, they're entertaining.
Oh,
well, that just put on an entertaining stream. They're fun. They're funny. They're fun to listen to. Whatever.
Yeah, I still have.
My brother could have done that. He could have done that and made a lot of money.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't have killed himself because he would have made so much money.
Yeah.
Sorry, Debbie Downer is what he used to call me. Wah, wah, wah.
I knew that would happen, but I did it anyway.
God.
Yeah, I've done a couple of Twitch streams for ACPN. I think the last one I did was that game Night Trap. And I still haven't fully released it. Maybe I'll make that like a Patreon only. I don't know.
What is Night Trap? It sounds kind of like
it was the game. It was the game from the 90s with Dana Plato from Different Strokes, where because one girl shows up in a nightie, Congress went batshit insane, and that's why they had to put ratings on all the video games.
Oh my god!
That was the game that forced ratings.
Yeah.
Dana Plato.
Yeah. It just resurfaced because
the 25th anniversary, I think.
Something like that, and limited run games got distribution access to it, so they were selling it, and then they actually put it out digitally and everything like that.
Can I say something? Limited run game sucks. Because I clicked on order within 10 seconds of it starting, and it was nope, sorry, this game is sold out.
I'm lucky and only really want some obscure shit from them, so I bought Valhalla for the Vita.
Yeah, I can't imagine Vita's gonna sell out.
So I was able to actually get a copy of that. I could have got the special edition, but I just went with the regular. So I have no issues with them currently. But I know Night Trap went.
Yeah, and then I was like, you know what, screw you and your limited run games. I'll get it online. So I was waiting for it to show up on Xbox, and it's like, nope, not showing up on Xbox. So I ended up getting it on PS4.
I think it just went out. It came out digitally on
Switch. Yeah.
The other day.
Yeah.
Love my.
Wow, that's a weird picture.
I liked the girl that was controlling the
Blair Trigger.
Yeah. I liked her because it was a real stereotypical gamer girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, she's adorable.
Aww. Yeah, she did remind me of that, stereotypical.
Like, tee hee, I'm a girl and I like video games. Whereas, like, all the gamer chicks I know are like, fuck you, I'm playing my game.
Hey. I make fun of that Overwatch there.
Yeah, I play Overwatch sometimes.
I know.
When I'm not playing Spider-Man, which is every waking minute of my life now.
I'm waiting for that one to go on sale.
Are you riding the train all the time?
I am riding trains, and I am catching pigeons.
I am kind of jealous that you get to play Spider-Man. I'm on Xbox, and I saw that game. I'm like, oh my god, this looks so good. But
that's like the only reason right now to have a PS4 is for Spider-Man.
Well, I guess I'll be able to play it in a month. I'm actually moving to a new place with a new roommate, and I have an Xbox but no PlayStation 4, and he has a PlayStation 4 but no Xbox. So
nice. So that
by
works
the end of the month, we're gonna get the best of both worlds here.
Yeah.
Nice.
See, that's a nice problem to have, because that's the problem I have. I have an Xbox and a PlayStation, so it's
that sounds like an expensive.
Not really, because I sold my Wii U to buy the Xbox.
You get like $5 back for the Wii U?
Yeah. No, I actually bought. I think I got the Xbox for like $9.
Wow.
Oh wow!
I thought about getting an Xbox One, but I got my PS.
First of all, it was refurbished, and then I think there was some kind of deal where you get like 2 games for like $20 with it. So I think ultimately I think I just spent like $20 because the Wii U, the games. I don't remember what else.
Wow.
I think the Xbox like 2 games that I want, and that's it. So.
Xbox, for the most part, I've been buying the games where you can get anywhere. So I got like wrestling, I got Wolfenstein. What's the other game? The DC fighting game, Injustice.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So
welcome to video game chat. Actually, we were supposed to get a video game show, and the guy who's supposedly recording episodes, I don't know what the hell happened to him.
I hope he's okay.
No, he's fine. He's just recording them and not telling me, post them on the website or anything. I'm like, okay. And I think every other episode he does is like really bad audio quality.
Oh. Have you uploaded the last 2 swimcasts, by the way?
It's funny you should mention, as of this recording, the next recording should be going up pretty soon. So there is one, in other words, there's one in the can, and it should be done by the time before this shows up.
Okay, so you uploaded the one before last one.
No, it hasn't been uploaded. It's being edited.
Oh, okay. You're busy.
Yeah.
A little bit busy, I guess.
A little bit. I mean, Adventure Club's on hiatus right now. But...
Yeah, but I was thinking you have some life events coming up.
Sure. So, Swim Festival.
Swim Festival?
I don't think that's the actual name, though.
No.
What is it?
Though.
Swim Festival? Oh, fuck it? Okay, fuck it festival.
Yeah, we'll call it the Fuck It Fest, because fuck it.
Okay, does anybody know if they're coming out with new episodes of that show that they're doing the VR for in the commercial? The Dream...
Oh, Dreamcore?
Yeah, Dreamcore.
Yeah, they're supposed to be.
Really?
Yeah, I think they greenlit a second season. I still haven't seen the first one, but it sounded cool.
Oh my god,
and I did interview those guys, except for John Krasinski.
Oh, is that the one that had like the cool visuals? I remember seeing a trailer for something a while back.
Yeah, it's got an impressive cast, too. It's got Uncle Rico from Napoleon Dynamite. It's got Stephen Merchant, who is like 8 feet tall. Seems like a good show. I need to I need to watch it. Sit down and watch it sometime.
Yeah, that's my list.
Yeah. So
Adam was obsessed with it.
Adult Swim Festival is their music, comedy, and more. October 5th through the 7th in LA, which no one here is in that area. So, like Jason said, fuck it.
I'm going to be at New York Comic Con, which they're apparently not going to be at. So.
Well, they haven't said they're not. The only thing we've heard is Paul from Toonami Faithful poked at Jason DeMarco, the guy who usually does the music stuff, and he was like, basically he responded with one of those standard Adult Swim boilerplate statements saying basically, oh, we have enough money to go to San Diego, but we don't have enough money to go to New York. To which I responded, what, that AT&T money hasn't kicked in yet?
Yeah. See, the thing, they're running, them running a giant 3-day festival leads me to believe that they're not even going to touch New York Comic Con. Which,
although, and I know it's kind of different, but I find it funny that John from Delocated is going to be there Sunday, October 7th. Meanwhile, he's got John's Gears, I guess, getting a second season, and he's going to be at Comic-Con on Thursday.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be at Comic-Con like 11 a.m. So it's like...
Yeah. I guess it's not. I guess it's not out of the realm of possible.
Oh my god! Is that? I think the website for the festival uses a photo from the boat party, from the last boat party.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
It's from the boat party I went to.
Oh.
It's got the same art, and it's got the it's got Flying Lotus on it. That's like kicking me in the ass a little bit. That's like saying, hey, flipping me off a little bit that they're not coming to your Comic Con and they've got a picture from the last boat party.
Well, again, we don't know that they're not coming to New York Comic Con.
That's true. But
until we hear otherwise. I mean, they didn't show up. Well, I can't say they didn't show up last year. I said, in fact, I think I said this in the last episode where like, at minimum, they would send Seth Green and Mike, what's his face? Oh God, I'm blanking on his name. Matt Senreich.
Yeah.
To Comic-Con for like Robot Chicken special.
Yeah.
And I know they're gonna. I know Senreich at least is gonna be there for Super Mansion.
Yeah.
And apparently, I don't know if this is press. But it sounds like for the panel, who's the main guy? The main guy, Breaking Bad.
Cranston?
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston.
I think Cranston's going to be there.
Yeah, he's supposed to be for Super Mansion.
Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of put off by that the press thing. I think for the simple reason that they wouldn't let me put it in as a podcast. I'm like, well, I could do this really quickly if I put it on a podcast. Oh, well, we'd rather you write an article. I'm like, fuck you, I'm busy.
But we'll see what happens with that. I just miss venture panels.
Oh God, if they did a venture panel, well, Doc's doing an art gallery outside of.
I saw if that's free, I might hit that. But like. I miss those panels a lot. I miss my Friday being like the Adult Swim day of the con every year.
Yeah.
I only got to do one boat party. You never got to do the boat party. Like,
oh. I have weird reasons. I'm cursed.
I know.
That's why.
It's a shame though, because it was fun. And that's part of why it's like I'm looking at this picture of friggin' Flying Lotus on the boat at the boat party I went on to. I'm like, fuck. They're never gonna do one. I don't know if they'll ever do one of those again. It was a good time.
Who knows? Maybe someone else will do a boat.
Maybe.
And they'll just have it on a boat, like docked, and let you off whenever you feel like it. So if it's like 10:30 and you have a ferry to get back to, then you can get back to the ferry. Unless they want to just drop you off by the ferry with the boat. No, that would be funny. You're like, I have to get back home. I missed the ferry. You end up commandeering the ferry. I mean, the boat.
They go next to the Staten Island ferry or whatever other ferry, and you jump from the boat party onto the ferry, and then you're good.
Yeah. Crash into
life hacks.
Crash into Staten Island Yankee Stadium.
Wait, is Yankee Stadium on Staten Island?
No,
the minor league team.
Yeah, we have a minor league Yankee.
Yeah, they're called the Yankees. For like a few weeks, they wanted to change the name, so for like a few weeks, they called them the Pizza Rats.
Yeah, they should have kept it.
Yeah, they really should have. I like that.
I wanted some of the merch that they were selling too, because they were selling hats and jerseys with Pizza Rats on it.
Oh yeah, I got the hat.
Shit.
That's awesome.
I got one of the hats. Colin was like, "Why do you need a hat?" I'm like, "Because number one, we're probably never going to come here again because we came for your nephew." And number two, they're probably never going to be called the Pizza Rats again.
It's true. Completely true. Jealous, I wanted one of them. Should have gone.
Yep. Where's that? Oh, there it is. So yeah, swim festival. Do we want to read this? Well, I could read some of the things. I mean, I've honestly, I've never heard of like half of these.
What's that? The artists?
Yeah. I mean, I guess the big one on Friday is T-Pain performing tracks from Freaknik the Musical, which, does anyone even remember it at this point?
Yes.
I'm sure.
I do, but I haven't seen it.
Freaknik.
Yeah. I mean, the people who are going probably have never seen Freaknik the Musical.
That's fair.
And then, let's see, DJ Doug Pound I know, Flying Lotus I know, Hannibal
Run the
Buress.
Jewels is playing.
Hannibal Buress I know, J.G. Thirlwell, the guy who does the music for Venture Brothers. I've heard of Joe Pera. I still have to watch that Joe Pera Talks to You. Mastodon on Cinema Live featuring Decker and whoever DKR is. I don't know who that is.
That might be. I don't remember actually.
Oh.
Might be the other guy.
Jenna Friedman, John from Delocated, Nico Case. Oh, Nick Rutherford. He's in Dreamcore LLC. Rick and Morty musical experience. I guess that's probably Harmon and what's his face.
Justin.
Rylan, yeah.
Yeah.
Run the Jewels. Unknown Hinson's going to be there. I wonder how that's going to go over.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Might be, as long as he keeps his Republican views to a minimum.
Yeah. You also got Code Orange and Dan Deacon, who are both.
Yeah. Festival.
Wait, he's seriously a Republican?
He has said, I follow him on Facebook, he has said some very not good things. Like anti-transgender,
Oh my.
anti-Kaepernick kind of things.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. That sucks,
I mean,
though.
he is from the South.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
That's why we love William. That's why we have to get William on this show.
Yeah, but William's a
William
Pennsylvania. William's a Pennsylvania dude in Atlanta, so he's got it going on.
Yeah.
William and I could talk politics the entire show.
Yeah, you probably could.
I think that's why Craig hates me. Because Craig is conservative. Yeah.
I haven't even talked to Craig in a while. Maybe I got to get a Call of Duty game on Xbox.
Get 4.
Wow. I said I really don't want another Call of Duty game until they put a new Zombies in Spaceland map. Like, remaster the shit out of that map. I loved it.
It's the only reason I play Call of Duty is for the zombies.
It's true.
Like, I only pick up, like, the Call of Duty games that have the zombies modes. Those are, like, the only ones I own. Like, I got World War II, but just for the zombies mode.
I didn't even get World War II. I was like, forget it.
Yeah, no, a lot of my friends are like, forget it. I think a lot of my friends, too, are kind of just done with the franchise, too.
Yeah, I would rather just a full-on zombies game at this point.
Yeah, no, that's what they should do. They should just just do like a full-on this Call of Duty Zombies game, I'd be all over that.
PlayStation 4 exclusive.
Well, I guess I'm getting a PlayStation.
God. So yeah, I think that's all I can see from the this website about the festival, and again, remains to be seen as far as the their Comic-Con presence.
Yeah,
but,
I'm hoping that there's something.
Hey guys,
what?
We might have a special guest coming downstairs to answer Stan's email.
The Stan email from last time.
Yeah.
In case anyone forgets, but no one will forget. So we'll buzz through. We'll do a speed round. I just wanted to touch on this article that came out recently about since AT&T now owns Time Warner and like revamped Time Warner into Warner Media, like they're kicking things into high gear. Apparently, they want more diversity. And I feel like we've been talking to death about that for like the past 10, 11 years. Like, why don't women create shows for Adult Swim? Kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, hopefully this is a new era for Adult Swim.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
right.
You're seeing, like, a little bit show up in, like, Cartoon Network with, like, Rebecca Sugar doing Steven Universe.
Cartoon Network in general has been fantastic with that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just in, like, the overall... I mean, it's easy to forget what they've done in the past with that kind of thing, but in terms of, like, representation with everybody, with LGBT representation and everything else lately with Cartoon Network, it's impressive.
Yeah.
So, see how Adventure Time ended?
No, I have it DVR'd. I'm not ready yet.
I haven't seen it either yet. I actually got to watch them by the season on DVD because I don't have cable, and so they just released the last 3 seasons on a set, and I'm not even past the first disc, so I'm a little bit behind there.
I haven't actually seen the finale yet, but I do know that there's a scene there with Princess Bubblegum and Marceline.
Yeah, I mean, that was the only thing so far that's been spoiled.
Oh, okay, I was just going to say they kind of had the Princess Bubblegum Marceline hinted at in the show previously.
Well, here's what's funny about that is season 1. There was a companion YouTube show that they were doing, I think Frederator, where after every episode they would do a thing where like they put like a YouTube video up where like some people would talk about fan stuff and a bunch of other stuff, and then they would talk about like what if this happened, all that kind of thing. And there was a specific episode where there was some interaction with Celine and Bubblegum, and they implied that maybe there was something between the two of them in the YouTube thing.
Yeah.
And as a result, the woman that did those videos, Cartoon Network got her fired. And got the YouTube video taken down simply for implying that there might be a relationship between those two characters.
Oh, really?
Lovely.
Which is something that everybody seemed to have forgotten.
I didn't even know that was a thing until you just said something, yeah.
Wow.
That was the first thing I thought of when I saw what happened, and I'm very happy that they've turned it around. And not only did that happen in Adventure Time, they also had it happen in Steven Universe with Sapphire. They had Clarence has always had one of the characters in Clarence has always had 2 mothers, and I think they had a marriage on We Bear Bears.
Huh.
So they've really done a 180, and that's fantastic. And I think that probably has to do with them having more diversity in it.
There are so many lesbian relationships in Steven Universe.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, it's
Garnet.
There needs. I was going to say there needs to be more lesbian relationships in, like, Ball Masters.
I could see that. Like, if they, if depending on where they go with that show.
Gaz is a bisexual.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what happens if the diversity thing extends to Adult Swim. What happens with some of the shows?
Yeah. Well, they got to come up with something because they lost 2 of their Fox shows.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, really? They did.
Yeah, King of the Hill and Cleveland are going to comedy, King of the Hill is already in Comedy Central.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
And I think Cleveland is going there.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't care much for either of those.
Well, King of the Hill is pretty good.
King of the Hill's all right. I don't think it belongs on Adult Swim, though. I guess.
No, it's too.
No, it felt too out of place on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
I guess that's what
Go on.
that's kind of what I meant. I didn't mean to say I hate King of the Hill. I meant to say it's out of place on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Cleveland show had a good run.
Cleveland show is okay in small doses, but I always despised it because it was the show that got King of the Hill canceled.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was because what's her name died.
No, she was still alive before they canceled it.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brittany Murphy.
Yep.
Win. Yeah.
Yep.
I like it a lot. Cleveland show I never liked simply because I don't think it was ever very good of a show.
Yeah. Like I said, it was in tiny drip drops of doses, yes, but it wasn't Family Guy or even American Dad.
American Dad is very, very quietly always been an amazing show that nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's probably Seth MacFarlane's best show is American Dad.
100%.
Honestly,
yeah.
I thought it was only going to get like 1 season on TBS and then die quietly, but apparently
it's
not.
Gotten several, yeah.
It's been running, yeah, still going.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't kill it.
It doesn't deserve to be killed. No,
it doesn't. Yeah, no, in a good way though. Yeah,
it's been consistently good. From what I haven't seen much from the last couple seasons, but from what I have seen, it's been consistently funny. That show.
Yeah, because what Fox didn't want it anymore, so they were like canceled. Then TBS picked it up for their animation thing they're trying to do.
A friend of mine just told me that they just picked up a writer from who used to write for Cracked when they jettisoned all their video staff and everything like that. All of their staff in general.
Huh.
They picked up one of their better writers to start writing on American Dad. So that's pretty good.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh.
So, shall we talk about emails?
What are emails?
Well,
just go look up on Wikipedia.
I'll turn this down. I would like to introduce a very special guest. You may know him from I Hate You All Tuesdays, God rest its soul.
Oh God, no one remembers
Mr.
that.
Adam Henson.
Hey, Adam.
Ooh.
How's it going, everybody?
It's going good.
Yeah.
All right.
John's living with Colleen now.
Awesome.
She doesn't like Venture Brothers.
Rocky road ahead.
It's been interesting. I'm trying not to bring it up as much because she gets annoyed.
No,
because I've made it kind of a nail on the cross kind of thing. Unfortunately, I didn't try to, but now it's become that.
So, Stan, if you're listening, a while ago you sent us an email. Stupid.
A while ago, aka the week before. The episode before.
Yeah, the episode before this one, which was in July, you sent us an email and you had a bunch of questions for Adam. So Adam is here to answer your questions because you're like our only listener. So we want to reward you with Adam's awesomeness.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm here.
All right. Here you go. Have the computer and read the email. Or I'll read the questions to you.
Okay.
Because I'm so good at reading.
Yeah, I was going to say, what kind of production is this? You're going to make me read the email myself?
It's a production involved.
Come on, host.
There's production involved in this? Excuse me. Hold on. I need to clear my throat, and I'm really congested.
Let me clear my throat.
Sorry, we both have the flu. So we're coughing at the same time. It's really romantic. It's like a mating call.
The bird flu.
Some kind of flu. The indoor mini golf in Moreno Valley flu.
Oh my.
Were we in Riverside?
Riverside.
We were in Riverside. Anyway, Stan says, "Hey guys, don't worry. I still watch Adult Swim and my pubes aren't the same color as they once was. Anyway, I would like you guys to have Adam H., a.k.a. Mr. Trish, and interview him. I've got a few questions you can ask him, or any other guest, really. Number 1, which Adult Swim show is the closest to space?"
Closest to space? Like, in terms of... I guess that's all we have to go on here?
Yeah, that's the whole question.
All right. I'm guessing...
Ballmasters, maybe.
Well, space is vast. So it needs to be a large show.
Space Ghost.
Yeah. Space Ghost is not an Adult Swim show, though, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Well, it started off on Cartoon Network and was kind of like the predecessor of Adult Swim.
Yeah, it was what I used to watch when I was a kid and I had insomnia in the 90s. So it was definitely like an old show. But yeah, Space Ghost obviously is in space. Aqua Teen Hunger Force features space frequently.
Mm-hmm.
The Mooninites are definitely based in science.
Mm-hmm.
Orbnoticus is real. I have met him. Oh. And he will send you to the Forbidden Zone. So I'm going with Adult Swim or with Aqua Teen.
Okay. Number 2. One Adult Swim show, and I won't mention which, says that it is impossible to masturbate in space. Is this true?
I don't know. I haven't been to space.
I wonder which Adult Swim show it was.
You're supposed to be the experts on this one. I don't know.
Yeah, fuck that. We're so fucking professional. 3. What is your favorite animal that has both been sent into space and is popular on Adult Swim?
Dog.
Which show has a dog?
That's a good point. What is an episode?
Mr. Pickles.
I was thinking of that one. Yeah, Mr. Pickles and Laika the cosmonaut dog.
Laika? Is that the dog they sent into space?
Yeah, one of many.
Poor dogs.
I know. Animals in space is a terrible thing. We shouldn't send animals to space. They don't belong there.
I agree.
We really shouldn't.
I agree. Adam is a huge animal rights activist. He's protesting right now.
I am.
He's not wearing any fur.
It's true. I have a hole in my sock.
Fur is murder.
Fur is murder. Number 4. How do you pronounce Uranus?
Uranus.
What about my anus?
Uranus is not a word. No one should call it Uranus. It's Uranus.
What about the British people? Don't they say Uranus?
Yeah, they're terrible.
They do say that.
Yeah. Because they're wrong. They also say lorry and lift and torch and
herb
from Buckinghamshire.
Or herb. Because there's a fucking H in it.
Herbs.
Number 5. Is it true that space doctors carry laser guns?
I don't know. What the fuck is a space doctor?
I don't know. A doctor up in space who takes care of the astronauts.
I mean, I would assume they have some kind of, device for cauterizing. I doubt it's made with lasers, though. It's probably like the thing they used on you.
You are, so serious.
I know, right?
You're taking this very seriously.
It's an interview. It's very serious.
I guess so. Am I giving a poor job?
This is his exit interview.
Right. How big must the moon be to remain the moon? Over.
All right.
If we make a building of a similar size, will we have 2 moons? So there is a certain mass that's required before a body will hold together. I don't know what that is because I'm not a physicist. But if we did make a building of the same size as the moon, yes, we would have 2 moons. Fun fact about our moon, it's way too large. It shouldn't be nearly the size it is for how close it is. And there are a lot of theories. No one can really explain why, but that has a lot to do with why we have tides and life on Earth.
So what about Jupiter's moons? Are they smaller than our moons?
Well, they're bigger in places because Jupiter's bigger, but Jupiter has many moons of varying sizes, and some are smaller.
Mm-hmm. Number 7. How long do animals last in space? I hear every time Space Noah goes into space, he fishes his daily quota of zebras pretty fast. Finishes.
His daily quota of zebras. Yeah. So I know when they gave Laika the cosmonaut doll flight into space, she had 4 feedings of food, the 4th of which was poisoned.
Aww.
So, well, better that than starvation or burning up in the atmosphere.
I guess so.
So, 4th meal. Don't eat it.
No Taco Bell for Lycra the cosmonaut dog.
No, thank you. Not for anybody.
Yeah.
Actually, I found something at Taco Bell that I really like. It's a bean and rice and cheese burrito, but I get it without the bean, and it's really good that way.
I thought you were going to say, I get it without the bean, the rice, or the burrito.
No, I just get the tortilla. I haven't tried the nacho fries yet. Have you guys?
Yeah, you know what? I get the nacho fries without the nacho or the fries. Welcome to Moe's. That's my answer to Taco Bell.
Welcome to Moe's.
Welcome to Moe's.
I don't get it.
Oh, you don't have Moe's out there. I feel sorry for you. It's like Chipotle if Chipotle was actually edible.
We had Chipotle yesterday. It was good. What I was going to say is that I like Chipotle way more than Moe's. Especially since Chipotle is bringing back chorizo.
I don't know what that is, but I can't eat Chipotle because every time I eat it, it burns my mouth off.
Well, then don't get the spicy salsa. Get the corn salsa.
A medium.
I don't know.
Is it true that there are no Irish astronauts? Are they even called astronauts if they're from Ireland?
Wasn't Michael Collins Irish?
I have no idea. I think they're called astronauts or something if they're from Ireland.
Honey, that's Scottish.
No, I don't know. What's an Irish accent then? You do your Irish brogue for me.
I can't.
Well, glass houses and all.
Fuck you.
Yes, Michael Collins was an Irish revolutionary. Oh wait, is this the same guy? No, that's not the same guy. This is a different Michael Collins. Michael.
I guess we're not meant to go into space. There's no potatoes in space. Actually, no. There should be an Irish person in space because in that book, The Martian, he grew potatoes on Mars, remember?
Yeah.
That's fictional, though.
But it's real life.
I mean, I have much respect for Mark Watney as the next person, but it's fake.
Number 9. Who was the first person to wish he didn't have a problem in space?
Well, that would probably have been Yuri Gagarin, the very first person to go into space, because he was Russian, so shit broke. And I believe when they re-entered, there was no attitude control at all, so basically the probe spun out of control and crashed, but he lived.
Wow, was he hurt?
I don't know. Probably.
You should know this. He used to work for NASA.
I used to work IT at NASA. That is true.
Sidebar.
Yeah, you should know.
Sidebar. Has anyone seen last week tonight with John Oliver?
No.
Not yet.
He goes into detail about how the International Space Station has a hole in the side of it, and they think it was foul play. And then he discovers that, mice were being experimented on, so he thinks the mice might have had something to do with it.
Oh my God.
It's probably the mice.
Mm.
Just like in The Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yes.
Mice.
Mice cannot be trusted.
It's either that or the dirty Russians.
Stupid Russians. They're interfering with our electoral process and
collusion.
Giving Trump power.
Welcome to Politicast.
With Trish. Da 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 da.
No.
Now I'm just thinking of the theme from Dinosaurs. Hey, that's a good question.
That is a good.
Are there dinosaurs from outer space that are going to come to Earth and give us rings so we can fight the evil dinosaurs that also come from outer space?
Certainly. Definitely.
Oh, that's going to be good.
It's going to happen next week.
Dinosaur. You can't see us, but we're dancing.
Good dance.
Number 10. This is the last question. Do horoscopes work in space?
Yeah, but you have to adjust for daylight savings.
Oh.
Yes. Well, very good.
I hope this interview answered all your questions, and I have no idea why I'm qualified to answer them.
Because we don't. You're probably the closest thing to a space expert that we have. It's like it's like if we needed a medical expert, he could ask questions to Colleen, even though she's not. She's works for a hospital, but not in the medical sense.
I volunteer at a hospital.
Fancy.
I know, right?
Anyway, if you would like to email us, we used to have a Swimcast email, but now it's gone. Podcasts with an S at acpnet.net. I guess that's it for us.
Is it?
I guess.
We're done?
I guess.
It only took us an hour and a half. I'm proud of us.
Yay.
Woohoo!
All right. Hopefully.
Big shout out to Aquafresh and Grape Nuts Poop Poop Poop.
Oh, okay. And now for some real sponsors. You can go to acpnet.net for this as well as actual quality podcast goodness.
Wait, John.
What?
I think you got the email wrong. It's acpnet.net. Oh, never mind. I have the disregard me.
Oh, Jesus.
The greatest podcast in the world.
I know, right? You're going to listen to it next time you drive into work, right? You're leaving? Why are you leaving?
You're gonna love the way you sound. I guarantee it. Yeah, acpnet.net, or as Trish calls it, acpnet. That reminds me of quick story. When Tim and Eric had a website, timanderic.com, and they were selling like their merch, and they were selling the Rats Off to You t-shirts. So I bought one on the website, and it was delivered by UPS, and my aunt calls me up. She's like, "Oh, you got a shirt from Timanderic."
Oh my god.
She's like, Timanderic.com. I'm like, do you mean Tim and Eric? Oh, she's like, oh yeah. So yeah, go to acpnet.net for podcasts that are probably better than this. I don't know. You were the judge.
Nothing is better than this podcast.
Also,
Nothing.
Okay. Maybe the Rick and Morty one. You know, I've never actually listened to the Rick and Morty one, but I would imagine it's good. I'm just saying.
Steven Universe has one.
Oh, you know who had a good podcast, but it was brief, and I don't remember if we talked about it. I forget the actual name of it, but it was done by Holly, who's one of the hosts of Stuff You Missed in History Class. Mm-hmm. And I didn't get to finish it. It was like a 6-part series, but it was pretty good. I wish I could remember the name of it. I think it's just... Is it Animate? No, it's not Animate. Damn it. No, Drawn, the story of animation by How Stuff Works and Cartoon Network, because Cartoon Network, they know how to do those podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
I've been meaning to listen to that, actually.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
It really was. Like, the first episode, she actually talks to, like, Doc and Jackson, Seth Green, and Matt Senreich, and a couple other people, I think, from Swim. Because she used to work for, I think it was Techwood, which is across the street from William Street. So, like, the Cartoon Network proper.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are fine quality podcasts elsewhere, animation-wise, but there are also a lot on acpnet.net. We also have socialnets all over the place. You can scroll down to the bottom of the site and check them all out. AdultSwimCentral.com is still a website, but we really don't post news there anymore. Twitter.com/ASCentral is usually the best place to catch news from us. And we got a Patreon. We have what I'm calling the bribery special. I think last time I might have mentioned if you donate $20 a month tier or above, you can get the next person who does will get a free Venture Brothers Season 5 on Blu-ray, as well as a pop vinyl figure, a mystery. So why not do it? Or you could donate less. You could donate less money to it. What?
Do you have any hints?
I've put a picture on the ACPNet Twitter, which is ACPN Podcasts, and I think it's pinned. So there are a vast selection. I'm basically getting rid of them because I have no room here. But I figured, why sell them? Why not give them away? Why not give them to people who are willing to donate to such a cause as ACPN, the Arts, Comedy, and Pop Culture Network? Because we're expanding. We're trying to expand stuff and be, an awesome place for awesome stuff. Why let Earwolf and I was gonna say Harmontown. No, what's the new one that came out of the guy was Me Too'd? Starburns. Starburns podcasts. Why let all those guys have the fun? We should.
I have a question.
What?
What's up with Chris Hardwick?
Who cares?
Why do you hate him though? You keep posting online shit about him, and you're like, no, I'm not going to watch that.
Well, because he got Me Too'd, and because he married Patty Hearst's daughter, he got out of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I didn't like him to begin with because he's like oversaturated and everything, but now that came out, it's like, fuck that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, on that note, we will hopefully be back with another edition of Swimcast. Until then, good night now.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.
Deuces.
This has been an Adult Swim Central production.
This is Sean. And Chris. From the Childhood Remastered podcast, where we look back on the cartoons, TV shows, and movies of our youth to see if they're still worth a damn.
Or not.
Or not, which is far too often the case.
You can check us out at childhoodremastered.com to listen to all of our old episodes, request a show for us to cover, or to just say hello.
I'm John Galbo, co-host of Adventure Club Podcast, one of the flagship shows of ACPN. Each week, we're joined by guests from all walks of life, from celebrities to comedians, to web geeks of all trades and beyond. Each episode is jam-packed with popular culture goodness sprinkled with some old-fashioned comedy and all-around geekdom. Come join us and share in all the adventures. Alright, I said it. Give me my $20. Adventure Club Podcast, new episodes only on ACP.